So today we're going to be doing a little rundown on Metro. Metro is pretty much the first basic map of Speedrunners here. And what is this? Oh, it's got a timer. That's interesting. Anyways, we're going to basically, I am in the Advanced League. I just actually joined there, so we're going to do a couple of tips and tricks for the beginner leagues. Basically, this is just kind of my experience on, me playing through this level and what I've learned on it, and to hopefully show you guys some tips and tricks to get a little bit better at it. This is not going to be like the fast speed run. You can go check out some other YouTube videos if you want to see that. This is more of to help you with your game if you're a beginner and you just want to compete. You want to be able to compete if you find yourself unable to. And so let's go ahead. I'm going to go just run through this map once really quick so you can kind of see what it is that I'm doing here. There's a speed boost right there, some crates. And we're going to break down this this map here once I come back. But wanted you to see the map for yourself the whole way through to kind of get an idea of what we're trying to accomplish here. There's not too... Oh, I messed that up. There's not too much here in this map to worry about. I messed that up a little bit. But, not bad. And, I did a couple of missteps there, but, the fact that, and actually, can I go up here? You're supposed to go like that, and then go down, and then do that. So, let's run through that again. You notice I'm not using that speed boost, because I don't need it. And you want to come this way. That's right there is probably the big part of this map, that little section, because depending on what your opponents are doing, it's going to kind of either to help you or negate you right there, and you're going to need to know, based off of what they're doing, how you should play. Alright, so that is the map as it stands. So let's go ahead and break it down. Now, first, obviously, you got these crates to start, and you duck. That's pretty simple, right? The next part, always go for the speed. There's really no reason to use an item. The speed will help you if you need to catch up. Speed is always, you should always hold on to your speed and use it only if you're about to lose the round. There's really no reason at the beginning of the game to try and speed boost forward, because everybody else is going to get this speed boost too, pretty much. Or they're going to have an item that's going to slow you down. And then, hurrah, you were in first place for all of 10 seconds, and now you're playing catch up anyways. So, always get this speed boost. Don't use it. You're going to jump over these. You're going to jump over these. You're going to double jump over these. You're going to grapple. Try and get through the middle. Over. Hook. Hold it. 1, 2, up. Double jump. Up again. And like I was saying, that is the big part right there. The most important part. So, and you can see my my run. I'm not doing anything particularly amazing. Like, there's nothing that, oh my god, he's going so fast, right? There's really none of that. So you should be able to pick up what I'm doing. Pretty simple. So you jump, slide, go for the speed, jump, jump again, get your item, double jump, grapple. If you go up to top, that's fine. Just remember to dive. This area right here, you're going to get an item, which is why getting the speed, back there, you can go one of 3 ways here, right? And so you're pretty much always going to guarantee an item here. If you're coming through here, jump, and then right when you're done with the jump, that's when you grapple, and you hold it. So that's a good way of remembering when you should jump. Jump, grapple, hold. And if you find yourself, if you have to do an extra jump, that's fine, Now, this is the tricky part of the map. So depending on where you're at, if you're in first, you should always go up. You should always go up this first one, because this is going to give you a huge advantage. I mean, it just cuts off a lot of the map. All right. If you're in second or third or fourth, you need to follow what the guy in first is doing. If he goes up there, you need to go up there too, because if you don't follow him, he's already got that point, and you're going the long way, which is this. And you're not going to catch him because he's in first, so you're not going to trigger this before he gets up there. And then while you're over here messing around, he's boosting. So if you're in first, that's the shortcut you want to go. That's the critical part of this map, is right there, deciding when to go there and when not to. If you're in second, third, or fourth, you're kind of at the mercy, unfortunately, of the person in first. Now, at this area right here, if I am behind, I'm going to be coming up this way. And if I'm in first, I'm going to be coming up this way. Either way, you'll notice that down here, the map, the screen doesn't really move a lot because everybody's doing these jumps. So what I do is I used all the boost that I've taken and boost really quick through here to try and get the screen off, so that while they're, messing around in these areas down here, the screen moves off to the left, and therefore it's an easy round win. So I would save your speed boost for this area right here, and that's when you should use it. Obviously, if you're behind and you need to use it to catch up, then obviously do that. But if you're able to be in first and you're able to save up, the full speed, then use it right here. From here, we're going to jump, grapple, double jump again, and then take this boost. Now, this part right here is important because a lot of people want to, for some reason, take this low part. And they get these boosts, but they run into all these crates, too, because they can't figure out how to dive, I guess. You can't dive when you boost, but this right here is easy for a beginner. And more importantly, you have to be pretty close to the guy. If you're in first, the second place guy has to be pretty close to you for this not to win the round. Because look how fast you go, right? And obviously everybody can run through a boost, so that should be easy enough for you to figure out, right? So once again, not doing anything special here. We're just gonna come through here, use our boost, jump, grapple, double jump, make sure you go through here, and boost. Alright, and then we're gonna double jump again out of the boost, because we want to get up here. And the reason we want to get up here is because we don't have to do any sliding. I mean, you get the benefit of an item, and you don't have to slide. It's just less work. And then when we're coming through here, we're gonna come back. We're gonna grapple. We want to get up top. So if you have to double jump, that's fine. But you get a boost and you get another item. And then from here you slide. And then always hit that twice, and then hold on when you come back. Okay. So let's try that again. Alright, won't let me go up. But anyways, this part right here is a little tricky. If you're a beginner and you're not very good at the quick turn, just go like this. I mean, you're losing a little bit. But why is that double jumping when I don't want it to? Okay, anyways. You're losing a little bit, but is it better than this? No, it's not better than that. But if you have a hard time making that turn, doing a quick 180 like that, because if you do the 180 and you don't get it, then you lose a lot of time there. So obviously you need to practice it. But if you can do the 180, the quick 180 turn, then you're gonna fall down here. You're gonna grab that, let it go in like half a second, and then double jump and then slide. And that part is pretty important because if you're in first, then, well, I mean, every part of this map is important. And if you're in first, you're not going to see what's going on, but you need to double jump and you need to slide. Now, sometimes, you'll hit this or you'll get the angle wrong. And that's probably, technique-wise, it's probably going to be the toughest to master, is that quick little grapple. And of course, then we're back to the start. So let's go ahead and go through that again. And we'll just take it really easy here. I'll just wait for these boxes to respawn here. Alright, so we start here. jump, immediately dive, slide, I guess. Go for the boost. Don't use it. Crates, over. You get an item. Double jump. Grapple. Top, bottom, whatever. Jump. Hold. Alright, so that right there, I didn't get it. But what did I do? And you don't need that speed right there. You don't need to get that speed and then try and grapple up. That's tricky. That speed right there is for people who are going to use this one. And like I was saying, if you're in second, you need to follow where first goes, okay? So if he goes for the boost right there and he wants to go the far way, then you go chase him the far way, because he's going to hit that lever, probably. I mean, he might mess up on the wall jumps, but he's going to hit that lever before you go. So if you're coming up here, a good rule of thumb is, and I hit that third box down there, but a good rule of thumb is right after you're done with the boxes, that's when you want to hit it. Now, I did not make that, because I'm coming up a little bit, but if you don't make it, it's not the end of the world. You hit and then you let go and then you double jump and you do that and that. And a lot of people hit do too many wall jumps when they come up here. It should be 1, 2, 3. Well, that time. But you'll notice your guy, when he's climbing up a wall, he actually climbs up a little farther. So if you want to, if you do quick jumps, then you'll go a little bit faster. Or if you want to save your double jump, then you can just kind of ride that wall up just a little bit. So he didn't make it there because I didn't have enough speed. It's also based on how much speed you got. Now, the only reason you should come up this way is if you know you can make this. Because if that guy hits that lever right there, I guess it's not the end of the world, but you do go from being in first to behind, right? So once we're up here, this is where we're going to use our boost. We're going to grapple, double jump, through the boost again, double jump to get on top, up, grapple, we want up, get the boost again, get another item. I don't know where that's going to go. We're going to slide under that. 2 grapples, turn, long grapple, quick 180, grapple, under. Alright, so let's keep on going through here. I'm using the boost because I already had some. Go over them, get your item, double jump over that, grapple, slide into the second one, over, long grapple. Oh, well, I messed that up. Whoop. And I couldn't recover. So that was a miss on me, but you get the idea. Let's try that again. Let's go all the way back over here. Let's start with everything else here. Alright. So let's go ahead and run through this one more time. We're going to start over here. We're going to go over the crates, under. We're going to go for speed. We're not going to use it though. We're going to go over the crates again, item, double jump, grapple, drag over for the second one. We're going to hit this. I was a little off there. That's fine. We're going to go through there, we're going to use our boost, and we're going to use our remaining boost. Then we're going to boost. We're going to double jump up. We're going to hit this grapple. We're going to make sure we double up there. We're not going to use that speed boost. I accidentally did that. We're going to dive underneath there. We're going to grapple. Grapple. 180 grapple. 180 quick turn. Grapple. Double jump. Slide. So that is my route for Metro. It's obviously not pro, but I have won this, I guess, map a lot. And even if there's someone better than me on other maps, let's say, at least in this one, I usually can at least compete with that run that I just showed you. A couple other things to consider is this map is very dependent on you being in first. So, like I was saying, if you know the map and you know the layout, then you can kind of run through this. But, if you're in first, you can do this. And everybody else has to follow you. And everybody else follows you, then you boost out. That is the most critical part. If you're in second, you kind of have to follow what that guy's doing. That's also why you want to hold on to your boosts. Okay? So, another thing I will say is, since you're going to be, or you're going to want to be in first in this map, Items are very important. The most important one that I would say on this map is the boulder. I guess that's what it's called. But let's say, you know, you go, oh crap, I'm in first. You know, you're near the front of the screen and everybody else is chasing you, and you don't remember how the map goes. Just drop this boulder. Well, it was supposed to follow me, but it's going to roll along the ground here, and it's going to clear everything out of your way. So you can just run. You know, you don't have to panic. You don't have to worry about running into stuff. A lot of people like to turn around and throw this one back when they're in first. I actually like to throw it in front of me, just because it clears out the way. And if you're in first, you don't want anything slowing you down. And I mean, if the other guys are really close to you, then you'll at least see what's going on in front of you. But if you're way in front, and you're not going to see anything in front of you, use that boulder to clear the space in front of you and just run, and force the other guys to catch up with you. And then you know, obviously, if you're in first and you just use the boulder to clear you, and you run into a boost, use it right there, and then win the round. So that's Metro, guys. I will leave you with this run one more time, so that you can follow it. And like I was saying, you know, this is all for beginners, right? I mean, clearly, this is not going to win a lot of expert rounds and things like that. But it's just something to help, you know, beginner league guys advance to advanced league, or to at least put up a fight, right? So I'll leave you with one more round here, and then see you next time. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and these beginner tutorials for the Metro map. I hope you guys can take this down and get a little bit better. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.